Hey everybody, Jonathan Rose, owner, Master of the Trading. We started Master of the Trading back in 2016, and throughout that time we share options trades every Sunday night and we share futures trades every Sunday night. Every Monday we have a live class to go over those trades, make sure everybody understands them. Options are pretty straightforward. We use unusual options activity to find our best options trades. When it comes to futures, I've been trading these for over 20 years. Futures are going to be a little bit more complicated. There's definitely a bigger learning curve when it comes to the futures. So what we've found is our futures trades, especially to newer members or newer clients when people find us on YouTube, the futures trades seem to be a little bit too complicated because Pablo Lucina, who shares the trades along with myself, we trade for a living, we do a lot of research, and trading is not easy. Now, because of the feedback that these trades are too complicated for our basic Monday members, we're going to simplify them. And then every Thursdays and Fridays, we have more advanced classes for our coaching students. So Pablo and I met in South Florida this past Tuesday. It was December 15th. And I said, Pablo, let's go over and redo the futures week ahead. And in front of you, these were the results. This is what we came up with. So in the past, the futures week ahead might have been 5 to 8 trades, but those trades got into multi-legged butterflies, multi-legged spreads, different term structure plays. We were trading different curves in oil, in bonds, in stocks. Those are all trades that need to be learned. What we realize that we need to do is simplify everything for the Sunday week ahead. So this is what we got for you. I sat down and I said, Pablo, you have all these trades on the futures week ahead, but let me ask you, what do you really like? Simplify everything for me. If I just asked you right now, you have a $100,000 account, you have no positions at all, and this was this past Tuesday, what trades would you want to do? What are your favorite trades? And so we backed into it. For one, gold's ripping higher, silver's following, platinum is extremely inexpensive relative to gold and relative to silver. So the trade ideas out of all that are going to be levels to buy platinum, levels to buy silver, and then potentially gold is the only metal we would consider expensive. We really like longs in platinum and silver and would strongly consider selling one gold for every 2 long contracts. We call this a soft hedge. So let me explain this trade because these 3 are going to all be together and they're simple and they're straightforward. Now before I get into the chart, what we also do is I'm a big believer in return on capital. Whether you're an options trader, a futures trader, a trader of peanut butter. We are looking for return on capital. And whether that return comes in the futures, whether it comes in the options, whether it comes in the stock, we use our experience to find the best way to express our opinion and get return on our trading account. So these trades, think of them as more thematic. Silver and platinum are inexpensive relative to gold. So let me show you a chart. Let me explain why we like that trade. But then I'm also going to show you how these same exact trades are replicated using stocks, using options. So silver, PAS, and then for platinum, PLTM. It's an ETF. Consider it to be the same exact thing. PLTM and platinum, it's the same. You can do it in futures or you could do it in options. So let's go over the charts. Right here, I have something called Metals Edge. When I taught Pablo how to trade relative value, because Pablo is a gifted developer, he took those lessons and then built tools to simplify those lessons. And in front of you, we are just looking at gold, the light blue, silver, which is this yellow color, and then platinum. Historically, and I can go back 10 years to show you that platinum, gold, silver are all correlated. Copper is correlated as well. all the metals to some degree have some correlation. So what we're looking at as gold rips higher is platinum's going to catch up. So when I asked Pablo his favorite trades, platinum, silver on this pullback as gold stays strong, but then also we're bullish the yellow, bullish the red. If you're looking to sell something, if you want what we call that soft hedge, then consider selling gold. Hopefully that makes sense. Over time, it certainly will. But again, we share these trades every single Sunday, but then every Monday we come for a live class where I show you the charts and I explain why we like these different trades. So that's why we like platinum, silver, and gold. Trades have been all very, very good. They continue to be good. In the options membership, PLTM and PAS are both on that spreadsheet because we're sharing the trades where we see opportunity. That's why we don't mind having the same trade on futures as options. It's just risk. It's just opportunity. Finally, the fourth trade on here is going to be S&P against oil. Now this is a really, really good one to paper trade. This is where we get a little bit more advanced, but we wanted to give a couple of outrights and then a spread. So for this spread, we're bearish. But let's read through it together. So here we go. And again, every Monday we go over these live to make sure that everyone understands these. Selling the spread at 40 grand. So 40K is right here. Now what does this level mean? Well, S&P against oil. So this chart goes back about a year and a half, but I have it on a cycle, so it's just from the beginning of the year. So from the beginning of 2020, if you were short one S&P and simultaneously long one oil contract from the beginning of the year, short, long, you would be down 36,000. If you put this spread on right now and it rallies to 40,000, you would lose the difference between 40 and 36. If it goes back down to the zero line, you would make 36,000. We like getting short this spread. What's the risk in this spread? Well, use common sense. What's the risk in this spread? Where could it go? Well, I don't know. Could it go to 45? Yeah, it probably could go to 45. Is this a good entry point? I think so. Pablo certainly thinks so. But again, paper trade. Now what's also fun, and we added this on the spreadsheet, instead of doing a big trade like this, S&P versus CL, and potentially risking 5 to 10,000, you should consider following along on this very trade, and you can do the micros, MES against QM. So let me see if we can create this. It would be /MES micro E-mini, and we do that minus /QM. And there you go. You get a similar result or a similar looking chart. But remember, this is no longer in our edge product. I just put this in a regular chart. So this is just a pretend level that this spread's trading at. It's not real money like we have it in the edge chart. So this is a really, really inexpensive way to play this exact same spread. For those curious, you can see here, PLTM, same as the platinum trade, guys. Date added, August 16th. The levels that we're buying stock, these are updated levels, the levels we continue to buy stock, and right now PLTM is over $10. PAS is another trade. PAS we shared, $11.29. Consider buying the 31 strike calls for $1.55 in January expiration. Those 31 strike calls in January, if you were to buy 10 of them, $1,550 investment right now, mid-market, it's worth about $4,000. So great trade so far on PAS. For those who have this trade in PAS, strongly consider getting rid of half your position, or a more advanced move would be to sell some of the underlying stock to scalp gamma. Don't touch your options. If you're long 10 of the calls, consider selling 500 shares of stock. Here's platinum, PLTM, Again, we started sharing this trade in August, right about here. Kind of pressed us a little bit, but now it's off to the races. Really, really good risk reward. But again, if you do this trade in PLTM or Platinum, it doesn't matter. It's the same exact thing. It's a pretty big change for us, guys. Simplifying everything. We want you to simplify, learn the foundation before you get to the more advanced stuff. Ideally, you would try out the service and just paper trade. Take it slow. This works, but you do need to educate yourself in order to capture the most edge. Appreciate you guys watching. We're going to do something special for you. Let's do a flash sale. One-time offer. It's $97. For a month, you'll get the futures trades and you'll get the options trades. Every Sunday, I'll share futures trades and options trades. Every Monday, we'll do a live class, 10 o'clock Eastern time for options, 12 o'clock Eastern time for futures, and we'll go over those trades. I look forward to working with you. My name is Jonathan Rose, and I'm the owner of Masters in Trading.